Hey guys, Brian with Burnyzz back with you, and today I have a 1965 Backdraft Shelby Cobra. This thing is looking absolutely amazing, beautiful black and silver. You couldn't ask for a better color combo. We're going to do a quick walk around on it, take a look at the interior, we'll take a peek under the hood, we'll get it up on a hoist, slide through underneath, and then we'll take it for a drive. Come on. Now up front, this is probably the most iconic vision of the Cobra. You've got that classic aluminum radiator sticking through there with the big oil cooler mounted down low. And then you look up here, you got the bug catcher on the hood sucking in cold air. Come on down the sides. We do have PPF on the front of this. Keep all the bugs off of it, rock chips. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is a fiberglass body on a square tube frame chassis. It does have steel floors, has the nice stainless steel fender vents. You got the gorgeous side pipes. The classic hips in the back. Once again, we've got PPF on the front here. Keep any rock chips down because you know you're going to sling them. While there's no top on this car, that doesn't mean that you can't take it for a long distance tour or a small vacation. Better just have covered parking. Out back here, you've got a nice sized trunk. You could actually fit some real luggage back there if you wanted to. There's a hookup for a battery maintainer for when you're not driving the car. And then we've even got the book, the build book that shows everything that's been done to the car, gives you all the information you need to be a good owner, take care of the thing. Coming around the back, got the classic 4 taillights, the nice stainless steel roll hoop on the top, the Le Mans style fuel filler door. Just, you know, how can you not feel like a race car driver with that? Walking around, once again, PPF on the front. Check out these gorgeous 18-inch wheels. These are actual real knockoffs. Safety wire, so they don't knock off when you don't want them to. Sticky nittos. You got the vent panel wing windows. Keep the air out of your face. Once again, gorgeous side pipes with heat shields, so you don't come down with an instant tattoo. And then let's take a look inside. Cobras are serious bare bones type cars. There's not a whole lot of frills in here to talk about. This one does have the nice cross-stitch leather on the seats and also on the center console. You've got the Sebelt 5-point harnesses, wood wheel, and then you've got the full 7-gauge instrumentation, couple warning lights. There's no radio. You couldn't hear it over the side pipes anyways, and that's what this car is about. Now under the hood of this beast is a Windsor-based 427 cubic inch V8. You've got that gorgeous Borla 8-stack fuel injection system right on top. That makes excellent power, especially on the top end. It just pulls like a freight train. Everything's polished underneath here. It's absolutely gorgeous, and what I love is it's going to be easy to work on. You know, plugs would be no problem. All right, guys. Here we are under our 1965 Cobra. We're going to do like a little quick mechanical walkthrough on this bad boy. Starting out right here on the bottom, you've got a nice heavy-duty oil cooler. This feeds back to a remote mount oil filter before running back to the engine. Got a big heavy-duty sway bar here, rack and pinion steering. Check out these control arms. Now, what I think is really cool, the control arms have holes in them, kind of lighten them up a little bit, take a little weight off. Believe it or not, these are actually off of a BMW M3. I'm not sure what generation, but those are definitely M3 lower control arms. You've got adjustable ride height coilover struts. Of course, you got your big disc brakes on the front there. We've got a gigantic oil pan. I'm not sure if that's 9 quarts, 10 quarts, but that holds a whole lot of dyno juice right there. Rolling on back, you got your nice 5-speed Tremec manual transmission, little high torque starter. Frame rails are all gorgeous on this thing. Everything's boxed on this, and trust me, I'm guessing you need that just to keep it from flexing under all that power. On back, we got a little short drive shaft on this, and it's actually got a hoop there that keeps it from jumping up through the floorboard and tickling your backside. You got a Ford, this is actually I believe an S550 8.8 inch rear end. We've got dual CV axles, so this has independent rear suspension, something Shelby would have dreamed about. Nice heavy duty lower control arms. Once again, you got coilovers adjustable back here, big disc brakes, and on the back that's your gas tank there. I'm guessing holds 10 maybe 12 gallons, and the way this thing goes through it won't get you very far. You'll be visiting a lot of gas stations. Now firing this thing up is kind of like starting an F-16. You got to turn on the master kill switch. You rotate the key to the on position, clutch in, make sure it's in neutral, and then hit the start button, light it off. are cruising along in our 1965 Shelby Cobra with the big 427 purring away under the hood. I'm cruising along in fifth gear right now, just taking it easy. And what's nice about these is with the updated suspension, it handles like it's on rails, but it doesn't beat you to death. And then as you're cruising down the road, take your hand off the wheel, nice and straight and steady. It's really docile until you don't want it to be. I do have to say, in our modern day society, we're so comfy and coddled in our cars. This really is the absolute purest, rawest connection that a driver can have with an automobile. This thing sounds so great. I love side pipes. It's just sparking right under your ears. I tell you what, one day I'm going to run for president and my slogan's going to be bring back the side pipes. Love it. Get me in trouble. All right, guys, I hope you had a blast and enjoyed that near as much as I did. Tell you what, getting behind the wheel of this, one of the most amazing experiences you could possibly have. The connection between the clutch and the shifter, it is really just an amazing car to drive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out our webpage, www.burnyzz.com, and we'll see you next time.